story is called Kiicha Night's Coyote Dreams. And this has been performed at the Valley Arts Festival, Spirit of the Valley, last year. Also, we've done this in elementary schools, different people playing the parts. And it's a video, but it's not out yet. So playing the deer is Trish Rios. And John, you're going to be the snake and the coyote. Okay. We have Faustino is the flute player. And Steve Harvey is going to be the eagle and the hawk. As soon as I can find my glasses, I'll be the narrator. This story happened a long, long time ago. It was here, right here, where we are sitting tonight.
But it was a long time ago.
When the animals and man could understand each other's language.
This story of a young boy from our village, his name was Ishwit, which is Wolf in Lusanio.
He was very smart beyond his 10 years of age.
He was a good listener.
Many nights he would sit and hear the stories the elders would tell of the days of their youth and how the places and animals got their names. It was warm in the Kiicha as a small fire burned and the smoke drifted, twisted, and swirled to escape through the small hole in the roof into the star-filled night. Oftentimes he would fall asleep and dream of the stories he had heard that night.
One day he decided it was time.
He wanted to go out.
To explore the places further away from his village than he had ever been. He got up before dawn. Looking up as he walked, he wondered how the moon and the stars stayed up in the sky without falling.
The morning dew was still on the ground, and the smell of the wet grass was sweet and fresh.
As he walked, he was thinking of the stories the elders told and wanted to have his own story to share one day. He had a feeling inside of somehow wanting to help his people in the village, but he did not know how yet. He thought maybe he would find an answer as he kept walking further and further. He finally made his way to a meadow of knee-high grass and kept walking, being careful not to make hardly any noise. He found himself after a while in a forest of big oak trees, just as the sun was starting to make the sky glow in the east. He heard a buzzing sound. So in the wind, he stopped and became real quiet. He even held his breath so he could hear better. It sounded like voices in the distance. He crouched down and slowly walked towards the sound. Then he got down on his hands and knees, slowly. Then laid down on his belly and crawled ever so slowly to behind a big oak tree trunk and slowly stuck his head out to see. And what he saw was something he had only heard of from stories but had never seen before. There was a
Coyote.
a hawk, a
Deer.
and an eagle, and a
Snake.
all in a circle, talking to each other in high and low tones. They seemed to be having some kind of a passionate discussion or disagreement on who had the most talent or importance in their animal world. The eagle was talking.
I can fly high and see as far as the distant mountains. I can see a fire coming and warn everybody about the danger.
The coyote spoke up.
Ah, what? At night under the stars, you can hear me singing my love song, and the moon shines on me. What a concert.
Well,
Said the red-tailed hawk.
when I fly high and circle, my eyes are so good I can see a mouse from a mile up.
A rattling sound filled the air. It was Rattlesnake with his diamond design on his back.
I can slide on the ground, swim, climb trees, and go in holes underground.
The deer shook his antlers and snorted.
I can run as fast as the wind and jump over logs higher than myself.
On and on, each one talking about how they were the best. Just then, the boy got something in his nose and had to sneeze really bad. He tried to stop it, but it was too late. Achoo!
Who's that? Come out here.
Said the eagle. The boy,
Hey, it looks like a boy. Probably from where all the Kiichas are, in the village.
the boy felt something inside him that made him stand up straight and had no fear to speak. Yes, I am from the village, and I have been listening to all you trying to make yourselves more important than the other. I can say some things that I can do that you can't. I can throw a rock on water and make it skip. I can tap my head and rub my belly. I can make fire. But what is the point? Can't you see? We all do something the others can't do. But it does not mean you are any less valuable or better than anyone else. It just means you are special in your own way, and your gifts add to the beauty of the forest. Just like the stars, there are many, but each one shares its own place. With all our different talents working together, it helps us all stay healthy, supports life, and keeps the earth and all things in balance.
The balance of life.
All the animals and the boy all agreed that
Working together
Was
a better way
to be.
There you go.
to this day,
The eagle still flies high.
The snake still shakes his rattle if you get too close.
The red-tailed hawk still circles.
The deer still runs and jumps.
And the coyote! Oh, the coyote!
well, he made a CD and could be heard on many FM late night radio stations. The boy, now a grown man, has become a leader of his village, wise in his years, knowing the positive ways of nature and how to keep the people healthy in body and spirit in a good way. Now when the sun goes down and the
Stars shine in the night sky.
he lights a small fire in the Kiicha. The smoke
Rises and swirls.
The young boys and girls come and sit still and listen as he tells his story of long, long ago, how man and the animals made peace amongst themselves, and so it is today.
Oh.
Thank you.